guys, good evening. Welcome to Tarot and Everything Transcendental. Today again we are gonna do a love reading because what I have noticed is that of late a lot of requests have been flowing on for us to do a love reading. So let's do a love reading today once again. So today what I have thought is that I'm gonna do a descriptive reading so the video can be a bit longer, and this reading is gonna be a celestic spread reading, which is one of the more detailed format of tarot reading than a 3 card reading. So what I have done is, like, I have already meditated on the energy of the collective, and this includes everything which is everything and every person who is a part of my tribe and who accidentally lands up and discovers this video. So I will just try to unravel different layers of your love life, from current situation to short-term outcome to what would be the long-term outcome of this connection. So basically I'm gonna let you know how your love life will play out and what is gonna be the future of the current connection that you are nurturing or that you are into. So whichever person that you are romantically involved with, it can be a relationship, a situationship, it can be also a sort of marriage situation, or it can be that you are engaged to someone. So this reading is between the energies of your person and you. So I hope that I have made the context clear. So without further ado, let's delve into the reading, and I will explain you what's the current situation and how the outcomes will unfold in your favor. So the current situation is that you feel like you have been giving too much in this connection, in this love situation, and you have been giving not just to this person but also to people who are closely related with this person. This giving can be any sort of giving. It can be that you are helping them financially, or you are also helping their family financially. It can also be that you are showering them with too much of love, too much of reverence, too much of gratitude, which actually they deserve. But then sort of you might also be at times be feeling that, hey, is this too early to do this like this? Am I over investing in this relationship without thinking too much if the person that I'm involved with is going to reciprocate the same kind of emotions? So that ways you might feel slightly dubious, or you might have your share of doubts intact, and which is fair because depending upon at which stage you are in your relationship. If you are just a few months old in this relationship, might be that you are having these thoughts if it's too premature to invest too much emotionally or financially in this relationship. So this is like how the present is. You guys can be doing too much towards this relationship for it to blossom out in a healthy fashion, and that's what is actually your plus point, because you come across as a very giving energy person, and this is like making this connection more divinely intervened. But then overdoing things cannot be a wise thing at this point in time. So you have to be very mindful if this is the right stage in the relationship to invest too much, because too much of it might not be a judicious decision to make at this point in time. And then also I see that again you want to do stuff towards yourself as well, and you are thinking that maybe I'm doing too much towards this person and to people related to this person, that at the end of the day I am so exhausted, or I have distributed my energy and my finances so much to other people that maybe I am not so self-sufficient. I could have kept some share of love, that financial love or that expressive love, for myself, because self-mastery is not a prudent thing to do, no matter in what kind of relationship you are into, at what stage in life, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you have to make sure that your cup is also filled while you are trying to nurture other people. So this is what is also sort of slightly area of concern for you. Not that you cannot manage all these two things, like nurturing yourself and other people, but sometimes you sort of need a reassurance from a loved one, or from divine, from some kind of divine message that whether you are doing it aptly, whether that proportion is sort of balanced, or whether you are doing it, whether you are over investing in a relationship and sort of depriving yourself of the me time and the me nurturing that you need to do at this point in time. Consciously, I see that you are too much focused on your finances, which is a good thing, because finances at this point in time for the collective are playing out well. Maybe you have made some transition in your job, or maybe you have started a new venture or a new business, which is which is a very promising prospect and which will pay you good returns. So this is at the top of your mind alongside nurturing this relationship also. And maybe I mean, this can be a probability that this relationship that you have gotten has to got something with to do maybe with your workplace. Maybe you might have met this person first time in your workplace. You might be working for the same company in the same business, or you might somehow be accidentally at their workplace when you first met them, or you might have met through some business situation. So this is also a strong probability of something of this sort to happen between the two of you. But right now, alongside nurturing this relationship, you are also focused on making new starts in your finances. So this is another thing that I am seeing that you are consciously trying to accomplish at this stage in your career, and also of course in your love life. Because I also see that the prime reason of you thinking too much about money at this point in time is that you don't want to feel like you are not that self-sufficient to nurture that relationship or to contribute your bit towards the well-being of that person or that relationship. Because falling short of finances can be somewhat a fear that's there in your unconscious mind, and to overcome this fear or this limiting belief, you are starting new ventures. Sort of you are channelizing this fear in a positive way, this concern that your unconscious mind is sort of imposing on you in a conscious way, and making wise financial decisions, which is the right thing to do at this point in time. Okay, so now let's see how actually this relationship started. So when this relationship started, this was really a very attractive premise to start this relationship, and the attraction that happened between you guys was very instantaneous. There was nothing stopping it. It just was meant to happen, and this happened. Okay, and this also sort of happened so fast that up till this point in time, you guys, one of you at least, or both of you, might be contemplating, hey, are we guys progressing too fast in this relationship? Do we need to sort of spend more time with each other, invest emotionally and mindfully in each other before we make a commitment, or sort of try to make things work out? Because this relationship unfolded from very unexpected premise in a very fast forward way, and this like I mean, one day you met someone, the next day you were blossoming, and you were so filled with love, you were so sort of smitten, you were infatuated that you didn't think too much, and you just took a leap of faith towards nurturing this relationship. And this, you now are feeling that might be somewhat premature, though I don't see either of you repenting this decision, but you are just contemplating, because I see that this is a connection between two very mature people. This is not a very amateurish kind of connection. This is between people who have seen life, who have experienced things. So yeah, I mean, this is what I'm getting here. And also sort of this thought is halting continuous communication between the two of you, because I see that there is an on and off in communication going on. That the first day you guys might be, I mean, initial few days in a week, you guys might be talking day ins and day outs, and then all of a sudden there is a deafening silence, and you don't know why things turn so cold sometimes, why there is a communication barrier that happens. But in this kind of situation, this on and off communication is not gonna be there for long if you guys are not talking at this point in time, or you guys are in a no contact situation, which I think might be the case with some of you people. This situation is gonna get changed towards a positive outcome with a divine intervention. I see a quick communication coming in, wherein you guys will find some time out to talk on some important topics which need to be prioritized for this relationship to blossom further, and for things to basically work out between the two of you in the right direction. So there is a quick divine intervention happening, and there is a communication that's coming in for the two of you, and this communication will set the pace right for the two of you to further nurture this relationship and further sort of grow into this situation together. Now your energy, as I have also said earlier, is that you are juggling too many things at this time. You are focused on nurturing your lover, you are focused on your finances, you are also contemplating if you are investing abundant amount of time with yourself. So you are basically juggling too much of stuff, and sometimes you feel like it's getting too much because it's like weathering through multiple, I won't say storms, but multiple situations. And you might be a perfectionist, many of you people, because what I'm seeing that the people that I have in this collective are very responsible people. So might be with responsible people, this is always a thought at the back of the mind: am I doing enough in terms of contributing to my work, enough in terms of creating the finances that I think I deserve for myself and my loved ones, enough in terms of investing time in nurturing myself and my loved ones, and some other things as well, like daily routine responsibilities towards the community. All those things you are pondering with, and then you see yourself in the middle of a situation wherein you are surrounded by so many responsibilities all at once, and this is sometimes overwhelming for you guys. Okay, but the good thing is that you have the divine support to heal you. So even if you feel overworked someday, or even if you feel very exhausted one day, the very next day, the divine energy and the spirit, your angel guides, are supporting you in such a way that you might again be you might again come into your full flow. You might again be replenished with your energy sources, and you might again be in a very energetic mode, doing the things that you are supposed to do. So your energy, even if it's getting exhausted, and even if you feel that you are juggling with too many things all at once, your energy is being replenished time and again with divine intervention for you to be in a state of continual giving. And you are able to do this for yourself and for your community and loved ones because of this divine intervention, and because of the divine blessing you abundantly in all facets of life. So this is something that you need to be grateful about. So don't operate from a lack mindset. Always believe and surrender to the divine, and you will see that no matter how many responsibilities surround you, you always manage to sort of get your energies and your plan of action in place and sort of execute them well. Okay, so once you will figure out the way to balance your energies well by placing your trust in the divine, I see that there is a new sort of refreshment or replenishment or sort of a kickstart